much. Everybody here in some way has a seed of Mama Nati. The children, the friends, mujeres sabia, bien bella, a virtuous woman, who will find her? According to Proverbs 30. This means that they are not common. It reminds me of food that is on the treetop near the sun, away from the reach of those who seek bruised and fallen ones. The beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. Although my mom didn't complete a full education, she knew where the source of knowledge was. Staying near to God's heart, which gave her an honorary doctorate in humanities. She was an accomplished woman. When she was in her teens, she cared for her sick brother while in quarantine for tuberculosis. During this time, she did inquiry-based projects, science projects. She told us a story about playing with a knife immersed in water and electricity. She cautioned us never to try this. But it was from her that we learned that some risks, when God inspired, could bless multitudes. As far as I have memory, I can remember my mom putting others before herself, fulfilling that scripture in Matthew 7:12. Treat others as you would want them to treat you. She told us stories of her mom being a midwife and how they delivered the woven baskets her mom prepared for the babies. When her sister passed away, she raised her nephew at the age of 15. She enjoyed farming with her dad and learning botanical protocols that earned her a prolific green thumb, which my sisters inherited. I believe that if they planted a can, our family would have been rich, working with the beverage companies. My mom was so eco-friendly. 50 years ago, she was a master recycler. The margarine tubs served multiple purposes, from sofrito storage to planters to shared meals for friends and the sick. Long before studies showed the benefits of bilingual education, my mom worked very hard at teaching us to read, speak, and write in Spanish while we learned English in school. I remember running to be sassy and speaking to her in English. Her response was, "Did you swallow an American?" That left an impressionable image in my mind, which is why I use images in my teaching practice. In the world of sayings, my mom was articulate and witty. I'm glad to say that people think I got that from her. My father was the sole breadwinner, so we lived on a tight budget. Somehow she always managed to generate extra funds to buy us things we liked. She was a child caregiver to working moms. So I grew up watching her potty training these children and cooking them nutritious meals and working in their best interest. I remember her always being in sync with people's needs and managing provisions, as if God would download the list. This can go on and on. In summary, if there are any beautiful attributes you may have seen in us, her pride and joy, they are truly a reflection of our Nati. God gave us some virtues